What's up, lords and ladies? Welcome to another video on this channel. So in today's video, I decided to do something crazy. Today I decided that, you know what, I want to make some cookies. You know, that was my plan. I was gonna just make a couple cookies and show you guys the recipe. But then the inner kid came out of me and I'm like, you know what? Let's just make a giant cookie. So in today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to make a giant Oreo. Now, I did the math. Just alone in butter, there is 10,000 calories. 10,000 calories of butter. You know how crazy that is? Oh my God. And the crazy part is that that's not including everything else that's gonna be in there. There's gonna be eggs. There's gonna be, I think, like 6 cups of sugar. Oh man, this went crazy. So you know what? Let's just get started and cook this cookie. Let's go. Okay, so the very first thing that you're gonna need is a big bowl. Now to that bowl, add 6 cups of flour, 192 grams of cocoa powder, and mix that all in until it's nice, you know, until it looks nice. And then to that mix, add 2 teaspoons of baking soda and 64 grams of baking powder, okay? Don't get those two confused. They're not the same thing. Now, once you got everything in that bowl, mix it nicely so, you know, it's nice and even. You don't want a chunk of this here, you don't want a chunk of that there, so you want to mix it all in together. Okay, so that right there would be your dry mix. So put that to the side. We're gonna need that later, but to another big bowl, you're gonna add 681 grams of butter. Now make sure it's 81, not 82, not 83, not 80, okay? That 1 gram, can make a difference. Now after you mixed it in good, you should have something nice and fluffy and nice and smooth, almost like a soft serve ice cream. Now to that butter, little by little, you're gonna add 4 cups of sugar. You know, just be careful with this and don't make a mess and, you know, get your grandma all pissed off and chasing you with a chancla. Oh my God, man, my head still hurts. Now, once you got the butter and the sugar together, that's when you start adding your dry mix. Now, the same thing you would do with this that you did with the butter. You're gonna add it little by little, because if you add it too much, you're gonna make a mess, and you already know, la chancla te pega en la cabeza, come on, man. Now, to soften up the batter, I'll be adding 4 eggs. Now, that's gonna make it a lot easier to mix it, but it's also, when you cook it, gonna make that cookie nice and crispy. Now, if you wanna add more flavor to this mix, just add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Now that right there is basically your mix. Now, unless you have a big fancy mixer, you're gonna have to get your hands dirty and get in there and just massage the batter. Now, what I'll be using to cook this giant cookie is a pizza tray. Now, it's not the best thing to cook a cookie in because, you know, it has holes at the bottom, but heck, that was probably like the biggest thing that I could find in the store at the time. So, that's what I'm gonna be using, but you could use a cookie tray, you could use just about anything if you're gonna make small cookies. Now, just like a pizza, you have to massage it all the way around to every single corner. Now, just remember that this thing is gonna rise. So, if you have a small pizza thing, you don't wanna make it go over the edges because it's just gonna fall and make a mess. Now, once you got the cookie dough nice and round, just pop it in the oven. But remember, you're gonna have to make 2 of these, so don't think that you're done here. Okay, so while that giant cookie is baking, we're now gonna make the filling. Now this right here is my favorite part of the cookie. So to a big bowl, you're gonna add 800 grams of butter, 6 cups of sugar, and 3 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Now this right here is where things get crazy. If you're on a diet, do not continue watching this video because you're probably gonna gain like 20 pounds just watching this. No, but honestly, there's so much butter that goes in making cookies that now I don't think I'm gonna eat any more. So then just mix everything in and put it on the cookie. Just spread it. Oh man. Now when making this cookie, you wanna make sure that this cookie cools down. You don't wanna put, you know, the filling on top of a hot cookie because that's not gonna be a good cookie right there. you want to let it cool down. Now with the extra time that you have, waiting around, you might want to make some decorations to put on top of the cookie. Now when everything is cooled down, you will have a giant cookie. So let's go check it out and let's see what it turned out to be like. Let's go. Oh my God. Look at this cookie. Like, holy snap, look at this. This thing is bigger than my head. Now the crazy thing about this cookie is that it weighs a lot. Like, it at least weighs 20 pounds. Like, God damn. This thing turned out huge. Now I can only imagine someone making this for someone who really likes Oreo. Like someone like me. Like, for crying out loud, my cat's name is Oreo. That goes to show you how much I love Oreo cookies. Now this thing is so big that it almost looks like a cake. You can put some decorations on it and maybe even make it a cake, but it's hard as a cookie. Like, this right here is a trophy. Like, I could put this up on a wall and just be like, you know what? I made that. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go inside and see my little cousin's reaction, because every single time that he comes over, he asks for a glass of milk. So I'm gonna give him a glass of milk if he wants it, and I'm gonna show him this giant Oreo cookie and see his reaction. So let's go inside. You want a lot of milk or just a little bit?
Just a little bit.
Like this cup?
Yeah.
You want a cookie? Just a little one?
No, I don't want.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
If you don't want a little cookie, what about this big one? You don't want my cookie?
It's huge. How will I eat that?
Joshua, just eat the cookie.
I can't eat all that.
Joshua, you know how much calories there is in this cookie?
How much?
10,000.
I can't eat all that.
Yeah, you could. You could, Joshua. Take a bite. Just do it. Just one big bite. Just one big bite. Okay, Joshua, so I'm gonna leave you there, just eating that cookie. That's your lunch, dinner, breakfast. That's enough food for all the year. I'm not gonna buy you any more food. Just tell your dad I took care of you good, okay? Okay, so I really outdid myself with this cookie. It's huge, okay? I don't think I'll be able to finish this. So, you know what? What I'm gonna do is take a bite. I'm gonna just take a bite for all of you guys who are planning to make this recipe. Even if you're not, I'm still gonna take a bite out of it. I can't resist. This is ridiculous. Oh my God! Oh my God! It's too much cookie. Bro, too much cookie. Now, I'll be honest with you. This cookie is pretty good. It's not that bad. You know, especially because I cooked it. I thought I was gonna do a lot worse. Now the thing about making a big cookie like this is that you're gonna need a cow. You can't drink just a glass of milk. You need a whole entire cow. A whole cow factory. Well guys, that is it for this video. This right here is a giant Oreo, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys want to make mini Oreos, you guys just have to follow that recipe. Just downsize it. Don't make it so big, okay? And if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe. So I'm gonna go inside and just finish that Oreo, because you know, I won't be the only one. I'm gonna be eating Oreos the whole entire week. Maybe the whole entire month. Oh man. So I'm Lord the Lion. Keep the blood pumping, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.